Hey guys, Cole here from Shark and Sauce Designs. I'm going to show you how to make this Pinecone pizza cutter handle. So I use Epoxy 2-to-1. It's 2 parts of the A, 1 part of the B. I just use a travel shampoo bottle and some pine cones that I had from my mom's house. I would recommend cutting the threads off of your bottle if you're using a bottle, and I would recommend taking your pine cones and coating them either in epoxy to make sure they seal in good, or like tons and tons of layers of spray paint, because I had a problem with lots of bubbles in this one. So here I'm just pouring in the epoxy. You mix it for a good 10 minutes. You can watch other videos on how to mix epoxy. It's really not hard. So this one was weird. For some reason, this stuff bubbled on the inside of the mold, and I'll show you what I mean by the inside of that. Like, it gave surface bubbles on the surface of the epoxy, which went into the middle of it. So that was kind of weird for this to happen. This I over poured a little bit, so it leaked out onto the face of the cutter part. And here I'm just demolding it. Honestly, it took me way too long because I had to like really cut off the threads, and I had to use a Dremel and stuff for that, so it's a pain in the ass. Cut your threads off. But it came out pretty sweet in the end. I have to do a lot of sanding to get the end squared up and even again, and it gave a lot of the weird surface bubbles. I'll show you those in a second here. So this is what the end looked like, and it bubbled up just as weird, but I assume that was because there was a lot of air in the pine cones and resins and oils and stuff in the pine cones that just as soon as the epoxy seeped in, they popped out. So these are those surface bubbles that was weird for being inside of a mold. This is after I got it all sanded down, and because those bubbles happened, there's bubbles like into the epoxy that I'm just not even gonna attempt to fix because I'm too lazy to do it. But this is after getting it buffed up and sanded up. I'll show you in a different video how to sand and polish epoxy back to like fairly clear. You can honestly just recoat it for the best effect, but that's a little hard to do with a round surface like that. Thanks for watching.